Hey, this is Dewey Bragg of Kill Devil Hill, and you're watching CMS TV.
Seth Williams Show with Chris Aiken.
Yeah, and they can visit us here in, a half hour or 20 minutes, and they can get some, what I think will be very funny stuff. I actually have a plan this week, Seth, and we're not just going to go into it blind and see what happens. I actually have a plan for the bonus time.
Am I going to be surprised?
You're going to be laughing.
Is there going to be naked people?
No comment.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward
Pound Town. We're going to Pound Town.
I could watch that video for a half hour straight and be happy.
Well, let's watch a video that you couldn't watch for a half hour.
Yes.
Shall we?
Saw this, made me sick.
Now, I'm sure you've studied it more than I have. I've seen the story. Should we play the story first and then comment on it? Yeah. All right, we'll play the story. Apparently in California, the no U-turn sign is somehow homophobic, I guess.
Yes.
So let's figure out why, because I watched this and just a lot of questions popped out. But here we go.
City representatives are writing an old wrong in Silver Lake. Here it is. And it also to do with street signs that read no U-turn. It came down today. The signs, in addition to no cruising signs, were posted in the 1990s by neighbors who were targeting LGBTQ community members.
It was no coincidence that these signs were put up after the LGBT community continued to grow more in the 90s here in Silver Lake. In fact, they were part of the reason they were probably put up was because there was an LGBT bar that was just literally down the street from the same area. It's good that we're finding the areas and the symbols within our own very city that can.
I got to stop here for a minute. Is this the group you want to be part of?
Yes.
Is that who you want to support?
I would take the blonde and the back to Pound Town.
I think you'd find a stick and balls in Pound Town.
No coochie stretching there?
No, I don't think so. Maybe some.
How about the
wrapping.
guy in the front there holding a little midnight sign? He looks like a...
Jeez,
that guy probably got all the guys or girls in high school. Look at that guy.
He looks like a gay Chubsy Ubsy from the Little Rascals. What is going on with these people?
Look at these guys.
The only one that looks even normal is that mayor.
Which one's the mayor?
The one that's next to, it's ma'am. That guy, the guy on the like second from the right.
Oh,
not the guy with the gay polar bear on his shirt, whatever that means.
All right, all right? I'm trying to study the picture since we have it up. Yeah. Is that a real female on the far left? Like staring at the picture, far left, opposite the gay polar guy.
I think that one in the blue,
Hillary
suit.
Yeah,
I think that's an actual woman. That's a guess. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger so we can see. That's a guess that that's a real woman. Next to him is It's Pat.
It's Pat.
Next to them, definitely a dude that identifies as she, her.
Yes. Back of that
is a dude that takes dick in the mouth.
Wow.
Allegedly.
Up front?
Yeah, up front, cocksucker. Allegedly.
The blonde in the back?
Definitely a guy. Definitely a guy. In front of him, I'm thinking that's a woman. The one that's holding the midnight sign.
Yeah, that's a woman.
The next one is the mayor. He's a dude. And this old guy is, an old queen, but definitely probably looks at the...
So was the guy in the video, the guy talking, is that the mayor?
That's the mayor.
Okay.
I think that's the mayor. I don't know. Dude, again, I see this cavalcade of people, and I'm like, I can't be associated with any of this. All right,
it kind of scares me because I look like the guy on the left and the bottom.
No, you don't.
When I was a kid.
Oh, maybe when you were a kid.
I wear those like button-down shirts and just look stupid and ridiculous.
On the left? Which one? The guy behind the guy that wants to be a woman?
The It's Pat one next to the blue dress girl or blue pants.
Oh, you don't look like It's Pat guy.
When I was a kid, I did. People would call me a girl all the time. I had curly hair and I wear shirts with like sweatpants. No facial hair. I tell if I was a dude or a chick. And
did you identify as Seth/Sarah?
I was Pat when I was a kid. I mean, I still wanted to, but I was still like Pat.
Oof. You must have taken a beating.
Yeah, but I did have sex with girls.
Well, at least that's good.
Let's clarify. They weren't lucky girls, but I did have sex with them.
They weren't girls like the guy holding the midnight to 6, were they?
No.
All right.
Or the guy in the back with the blonde hair. No.
Just being sure. All right, let's finish the story.
Yes, sorry.
The areas and the symbols within our own very city that continue to have these hateful remnants of the past.
The Silver Lake Community Council voted years ago to remove the no cruising signs, but some of the no U-turn signs remained until today. The removal of the signs is part of the city's effort to commemorate Pride Month.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we're commemorating that.
What did the no U-turn? What the hell is that?
That's my question. What does that mean?
I think what I read in the story is that people would have U-turn around to go either to like the gay clubs or go meet up with somebody, and so they put these no U-turn signs up. Now, the fucked up thing, I see no U-turn signs all over the place. I mean, is that what they all mean, or is it just in this town?
Yeah, more to the point, how does that single out gay people? What if a straight guy was looking to go to that bar?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because they've lost their minds. People have lost it. The left has lost their minds.
All right, let's see what Habu says here. Oh. The homos were cruising the strip back in the day and U-turning to chase down the male hookers since there were no U-turn signs? Oh. All right. But don't straight guys do that with regular hookers?
Yes. I mean, that's what I would know.
I've certainly done an illegal U-turn to pick up a hooker.
I've never seen an actual streetwalker. That's my problem.
Oh, you never banged a hooker?
Well, I'm not going to say that on this show. But never like a street one. Never one I've just seen on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Backpage is meant for a reason.
Nah. That was me in Korea.
Look, okay.
Picking up hookers.
Downtown Cleveland, it wasn't, Korea. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that Prospect has like its history or whatever.
Sure.
The only time I've ever seen an actual streetwalker in Cleveland, I was working at MMS back in the day doing overnights, right?
Right.
And I was starving. I was so hungry. And so I had my wife at the time watch the radio station while I ran up to Burger King. And I went down Detroit Road, and there was a Burger King down there. And I was going down Detroit, had to be 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And there was a hooker there who offered to do stuff for like $25. And I said, look, I have to go to Burger King. I'm not going to have that much left when I come back. And so she wasn't there when I got back. And
Dude,
food is definitely more important.
You would have gone crazy in Korea when I was there. Dude, you could literally work out a threesome for like $15. It was amazing.
Really?
It was amazing. Yeah. And they would do you right. I mean, there was that place was so crazy because there was just no, even the regular girls had to just kind of throw it around because if they said no, they knew that you'd just go downtown. They knew you'd go downtown for like $5 and get laid. So you weren't going to invest 3 dates and 3 dinners, and you weren't going to do all that nonsense. It was, hey, let's have a couple drinks. All right, let's bang. No? Okay, then see you later. I'm going to the Ville. That was that.
See, I never understood the look, I'm against sex trafficking, so let me get that out. So I'm against that kind of stuff. But if a woman of adult age wants to consent to having relations with an adult male, then what's the problem with? What's the difference between a guy trying to pick up a girl, taking her to a bar, buying her drinks, taking her to a movie, buying her dinner and everything else, spending $200 on a night, or paying $180 to the girl that's willing to do it to come over to your house and have sex with you?
It's the guarantee. They don't want you to have the guarantee.
Why?
I don't know why. I have no idea. Because,
look, of course,
I have a theory.
Illegal.
I have a theory. The theory is because then we'll value chicks a whole lot less. And we would. Let's be honest. If we could just go to a website and pick chicks. All right, I want to bang this chick tonight. Boom. Here's my $300 or whatever it is. We're not going to put any value into dating anymore. We're not going to. I mean, dude, before you were married, I gotta preface this part.
Yes.
When you were single, the only reason you were talking to women was to bang them.
Well, of course.
But that's it.
No.
So their only real value was to bang them.
Look, I personally am a lover. I enjoy being in love. I enjoy having a partner.
Sure.
So, I mean, when you're 16, 17 years old, I wasn't looking for a marriage partner. I was looking to get laid. But as an adult, I was always looking for, somebody that I could spend time with and enjoyed spending time with. And so I think that's a little bit different. But I mean, you could say the same thing about women. Look, there are a lot of ugly ass women out there that can't just go to a bar and pick up a dude.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to get laid and they just want to go on a website and pick out some hunky dude with a 12-inch penis, so they come over and nail him. I mean, there's a lot of women out there that don't have a lot of luck either. There's some fat broads out there that I guarantee you would love a big 12-inch cock, and they got to get it somehow.
Any woman can get laid. I don't care what she looks like. I don't care what she looks like.
Look,
any woman can get laid.
I'm a pig, dude. If I wasn't married right now, I would still be picky.
No, picky my ass. I'll fuck anything. I don't care.
Okay, that's you. I'm saying me. I could.
But what I'm saying is, if some 380-pound walrus walked into a bar and I wanted to get laid and she was throwing it out there, I'm taking it.
Okay, I've turned down sure things because I wasn't, physically attracted.
Never.
And that's coming from me, dude. I'm disgusting to look at. And I turned down girls that, because I was like, woohoo. Sorry.
Yeah, no, never.
You got the whopper, not the working girl. Yes, that is absolutely true.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think women have a distinct advantage over guys.
I'm not saying that they don't.
Guys have to produce so much more. You gotta entertain them. You gotta have the right car. You gotta have the right clothes. You gotta have the right amount of money, or else you have to downgrade.
Look, I wish I had that picture again of those people. But if you're one of those guys, no wonder some of those guys turned out to be gay. I mean, those guys had no shot at getting girls.
Then the symbols within.
Oops.
You think that guy down there holding that midnight to 6 sign with that flowery shirt on had any shot ever growing up of getting a girl? No wonder he's into dudes now.
But if he had money, he would.
Oh,
come on! If that guy won $50 million in the lottery, $50 million.
Of course, but that's a very rare case.
But again, that's the whole thing. Women are the ones that hold that option, not guys.
My point is that prostitution.
A wealthy guy. Let's use Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, a wealthy guy, right?
Yeah.
Extremely wealthy guy. What did he end up doing? Banging a Denny's waitress. Because the value that the woman had made the woman only had one value, and it sure wasn't her bank account.
Was it Perkins or IHOP?
Whatever it was.
Look,
but you can't flip that script, is what I'm saying. A rich woman is not going to bang a poor dude.
No, that's true. Look, I asked my wife like a while back, like if I worked like a regular job, like at a gas station or something like that, would she give me the time of day? And the answer was hell to the no.
Hell no, exactly.
But look, all I'm saying when it comes to prostitution is that there are guys out there like that guy holding the midnight to 6 sign who has no shot at getting like a hot chick at all. And so why not, he's got no game. He's not going to go to the bar and pick up somebody.
Yeah.
There are plenty of guys out there that got nothing going for them. And why deny them the act of sex just because they got nothing going for them?
Dude, I'm with you 100%. I think prostitution should absolutely be legal. To be honest, I think dating is prostitution.
It kind of is. But I will say that again, let me preface by saying against sex trafficking, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, of course. But
kind of stuff, of course, should be illegal. And whatever.
Yeah, I'm not saying bag her on the corner and bring her to my house. I'm saying
right.
I'm saying if she's volunteering to throw ass for money, I'm volunteering to give the money.
Well, there should be. But then the problem that you run into when you legalize prostitution is it becomes so overpriced again. Like if you go to Vegas, I couldn't afford to go to a Vegas bunny ranch and try to get anything what I want. It's so over. But it's only menus for those places.
But do you know why it's so overpriced? Because there's only one or two places. There's only one state.
Yeah.
If you could get it in Bedford, I promise you that the Bedford cost wouldn't be the same as the Bunny Ranch cost.
That is probably accurate.
That's the whole thing with it is it's overpriced because it's still considered seedy to most people, and it's still something that you wouldn't just talk. Nobody's going to their Facebook and going, "Guess what I did? I banged 3 hookers at the Bunny Ranch." Nobody's putting that proud moment up there as part of their vacation. You know what I mean? It's still kind of the underbelly of the world.
Like, I don't understand why the sex robot industry isn't a little bit more lucrative, just because
it will be.
Again, I think there's a huge market for guys that need that kind of outlet that they can't get somewhere else.
Dude, there's a special on Tubi. It's bad that I know this, but I do. Called Sex Robots. Yeah. It's on Tubi, and they really go into how they make them and how they test them and everything. That industry is going to take over in the next 10 years. That's going to take there is going to be 1% that are going to be dating at that point. I got news for the ladies. Your free dinners are almost done. Because if you could pay, especially if the price comes down, if you could pay $2,500 to get something that won't talk back, does what you need, blows and rides, and it's $2,500 for a lifetime of it for like 5 years or whatever till you wear it out. Who's not going to do that? Who's not going to? Dude, I'm taking a loan to do that. I would absolutely be in the bank. I'd be in the bank. Yeah, I need this for Kimberly, my sex robot. What are my payments? And to be honest, the payments would probably still be cheaper than dating.
Yeah.
I mean, the payments would be like the payment. Think about your payment plan on a sex robot would be about the cost of one night a month at the Outback.
Yeah. You're a dating fellow now, aren't you?
I'm sort of kicking it with one person, but yeah.
But I mean, still, I mean, you're not tied down, or
No, I'm not tied down, but
you're not married.
No, I got businesses. I'll never be married again.
So, would you consider it a full-time relationship, or would you consider it
what I'm in now?
Yeah.
I would say I
don't get in trouble. I don't want you.
No. She don't care. She hears what I say. No, I mean, if she wanted to go off with somebody else, go ahead. If I wanted to go off with somebody else, go ahead.
My point though is you're still in a kind of a dating phase where you go out and you take her out. You go out to dinner.
Yeah, we still go out and do stuff, of course, sure.
I'm assuming you pay for those things.
Oh yeah, of course, I do.
So I mean, the expenses that go along with dating is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it isn't. I mean, look, marriage. Everybody's. Here we split our money and everybody pays. We won't have separate checks or anything like that. I don't pay for dinner. She doesn't pay for dinner.
Sure.
So I mean, once you're married, it is what it is. But when you're dating, you're right. It would be less expensive to get a sex robot and just do that all day long.
And to be honest, once I buy my Megan Fox doll, she might be on her own for concert tickets.
I'll take hers. All right. Sign me up for that Creed show we talked about earlier.
There you go.
Sorry, you're not going, honey.
All right. I got one more little clip that I want to show before we get out of here. Back to the U-turn thing real quick. Okay. We only got like 5 minutes, but I just want you to see this because I know you think that we're like crazy and the world is crazy or whatever.
Yeah.
The world does see that that the United States is crazy. And that's why I wanted to show this little short clip. This is from a news outlet in Australia covering this story about the U-turns. So I want to show you this real quick. Here we go.
To California, the bluest of blue states, where the LA City Council is taking down a no U-turn sign in the name of equity, tolerance and inclusion. What?
LA City Council members Hugo Soto Martinez and Nithya Raman were on hand today to help remove the signs. They say the no cruising and no U-turn signs were put up in the 1990s to prevent people in the gay community from meeting up with other gay people.
I was also surprised that these these U-turn signs were still up. And at first, they seem a little, okay, it's just a no U-turn sign. But when you learn the history of it and you realize that these were used to profile gay people.
Mm-hmm. Really, these activists are almost beyond parody. The descent into full-blown leftist lunacy is pretty much complete.
Dude, Sky News and Eberhard are like the best thing to watch. I mean, they'll tear the shit out of Biden. They are really, really good.
They see it though. I mean, that's from that's another country. That's what they see here. That is what they see here.
I am going to get that shirt for vacation, by the way.
Nice.
And do my hair like that.
There you go.
That will be me on vacation.
We get the big hoopty earrings too?
I will absolutely. My throat hurts, so I'm convinced that I'm.
All right, let's say goodbye to these fine folks.
I got Lyme disease.
You do not. Shut up. You're fine.
All right. I will not be here next week, so watch for.
Watch on Minds. That's what we're going to say. Watch on Minds.
And extra content on Minds. Watch for that next week. But,
yep.
Going on vacation. Thanks, everybody, for listening, and I will talk to you again. Well, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, 2 weeks.
That's right. And for those of you that are signed up for Minds, we'll be over there in just about a minute.
Sounds good.
See ya.
See ya.
Hey, it's Chris Aiken from Chris Aiken Presents, The Classic Metal Show, and The Seth Williams Show. Now, we know it's frustrating to have to use this website for videos, that website for podcasts, and still another for the live shows. Well, let's end that shit right now. Get the Locals app and get it all in one place. This is free, folks. You don't have to pay to get most of the great content that we're doing. Like I said, it is free. On your phone or device, just go to locals.com in your iOS or Google Play Store, install it, and create an account. Open the app, surf to the search from the bottom, and type in Classic Metal Show. Then click join. That's it. Once you join, you can click on the triangle button at the bottom and you can select from videos, live streams, both past and active, or podcasts. Watch and listen right there. When a stream is live, you can participate in the chat right from that screen if you choose. If you want our exclusive content, just click support when you visit the Classic Metal Show community. It's simple, and it's the best way to stay engaged with all of my shows, so sign up today. Hail and kill.